there be the understanding of life from the very beginning, the first moment. To understand seeing, we can talk about that. The first moment in life, does it arise to experience an object? Is the object known? Why not?
Because it doesn't appear through any doorway.
That's why we also study about the function of citta as well. Citta is different by its function too, even it arises to experience an object. But the first moment is conditioned by agama. See, only first moment experience the unknown object, because it's not yet the object of this world through the six doorways. That's why there's the word Vithi citta. And any citta which is not the same as the first moment, patisanti, and the next moment after patisanti, pavanka, and the moment of death, all are Vithi citta. Experience the object of this world. At moment of sleeping, who are you? What about your status, wealth, and so on? No one knows, because actually no one. But citta, the stream of arising and falling experience, the unknown object is on and on until it's interrupted by the sound or the sight which impinge on the eye base. And then no seeing, hearing again and again. But it's so very rapidly that it seems like that is the visible object all day. See? But each has to be impinged and seen, just only one, in a process. So when citta is the pavanka, the life continuum, as the birth consciousness, it cannot experience anything by conditions, performing the function of keeping alive, being alive. No matter it experiences the unknown object, but it's there, performing the function. It keep on being this personality to the end. But it's impossible not to experience any other object at all, because Karma does not produce just the birth consciousness, which does not experience the object of this world. And even Bhavanka, the next moment after Patisanti Citta, has to arise, because Karma has to condition it to arise. As long as that one Karma, which produces birth consciousness, can condition life until death. No seeing at the moment of birth and the pavanka until it's time for karma to condition moment of seeing and so on, as we have said about the Vithi citta. But before that, before any doorway can perform the function, minder is the first object of this world. Because new being is not as previous life or past life at all. New one after death all the time. That's why no matter how much experiences from the past, last time, and so on, condition moment of thinking about that which has been experienced. So no matter in what world, the first doorway is to be only minder before other doorway. Nothing like this word, whisper, object, or sound can be heard at all. Not time yet. To just begin to realize, I am being. See, no thought, no idea about it, but it's there already. Until it's time for karma to condition moment of seeing. Pleasant or unpleasant object, depending on the karma which condition that moment to arise. It can be previous moment, previous life, But it can be years and years life before this life, like the Buddha before his death. Very painful moment too. That's why the seeing, the hearing, the smelling, the tasting, the touching must be the result of karma. No one can select what to be seen or heard at all. But it has to be one moment at a time. When it's not the bhavanka, then next citta cannot perform the function of bhavanka anymore as soon as the object impinges on the sense door. But before seeing, hearing, it has to be bhavanka before that. And when the object impinges on it, it cannot just see at once, instantly, but the bhavanka just begin to stop the experiencing of the unknown object from birth, because something there, the impinge of that at the body sense, condition the moment of seeing, but still, so very rapidly, before seeing, the citta of the bhavanka has to be pancha dvara vachana, the gateway to experience the object. Can there be seeing instantly after bhavanka? Impossible. See, that's why Buddha taught in details about each moment, even so very rapidly arising and falling away. And the Panchadvara Vajana, the adverting consciousness, can experience the object, no matter it's pleasant or unpleasant. That's why it's not vipaka. It's not the result of the karma. If it is the result of karma, kusala karma, condition it to experience pleasant object when it's conditioned by kusala karma. And when the object is unpleasant, no one knows before, next moment, next life, or any time. But the object can be classified as pleasant or unpleasant. So the seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching has to be conditioned by karma to experience such pleasant or unpleasant objects. No choice, because the function conditioned the vipaka. But since the Panchadvara Vajana can experience either pleasant or unpleasant, it's not the result of kusala karma or akusala karma to see, but it just knows what is there. Like someone at the gate, who knows who's there? Because no seeing yet. That's why this citta arises, the first Vithi citta. And we know what is Vithi citta. Any citta which does not perform the function of patisanti and bhavanka and jutti. They are all Vithi citta. Experience the object of the world. Seeing what is there in this life. Hearing what is there in this life. Only once and never arise again. So, Panchadvara Vajana is the one, the adverting, the gateway for seeing to arise. As soon as it falls away, it knows, it sees what is there. So, citta arises to see that object. Is that Panchadvara Vajana now? Yes. But what appears is the object of 6 domains only. No matter what attachment, aversion, or whatever is there known, has to be of one of the 6 domains. No doubt about karma. It conditions seeing, but it does not condition Panchadvara Vajana.